welcome back. Thank you for joining me once again. I had done a little grungy green kind of fall look that you guys liked, so I decided to go ahead and give you a little treat and show you the little tutorial using the Kaleidos Futurism 1, the green palette. These are amazing. Look at these colors. Are these just not like, those have fall and like army green, grungy, baby puke right there all over it. It's amazing, isn't it? And I picked up these two colors. Are these not the coolest colors? I got these from Glossier. They are hard to order from. You have to like order straight from them. And they don't do PayPal. You have to use a credit card. Nightmare. I don't like to put my credit card online. So that is that. Let's go ahead and just get right to it. I'm going to start out with my Wayne Goss number 3 brush. And we're going to start out with this kind of muddy mustard color right here. We're going to pick that up. These are very, very pigmented. So you want to make sure to really brush that brush off. That is crazy pigmentation. I'm going to start right here in the upper part of the outside corner of my crease and just kind of work that back and forth and circular motions, taking turns with both, using just the tip of the brush because you really want to kind of blow that out. The circular motions are really going to help you move it upward, and the back and forth motions really help you move it back and forth in there. Pick up just a tiny bit, and when I pick it up, I'm just picking it up on the tip. And starting out, I want to keep the darker part of this look on the outer corner, so I'm always starting out on the outer corner. I'm really taking my time to build this up slowly. I like to kind of take and close in the corner. I always like to go ahead and close in that corner and just kind of build, because that helps you build that outside line right there and really help you to lift that eye. Once I close in that corner, really start to lift that eye, I can see right in here where I want to bring the pigmentation up to is right just above the brow bone, or just above the eye socket, that little bone right there. I have very hooded eyes, so it's harder to see where that little bone is, but you can see when I hold my eyebrow up, you can really see it right there. And that's kind of your mark for the outside corner of your crease. See where you have that little notch right in there? I use that little notch right there to judge where I'm going to end my outer corner of my lid and do my transition there and above. You don't want to go too high. Gabby, I don't know how to say it. Gabros, G-A-B-Y-R-O-S, Gabros makeup. And this is her Master Blender brush. And I'm going to pick up this kind of mustardy, more cool, more warm tone mustardy green right there. I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to start right in the same spot, right in the lower part, but I'm just going to start just below that, and I'm going to go ahead and work that in a circle in that little notch that I showed you. That little notch, I'm kind of work that in there and really get that corner built up. And when you get just a little bit, when you get most of your pigment off of your brush, you can go ahead and start working that into that crease just to deepen it a little bit. I really love this brush for blending because you can really get in. I'm going to grab my, where'd it go? My Wayne Goss number 18 brush, and I'm going to go into that same color. Actually, that's a little softer than the Gabby Rose brush. And I'm going to use that just to come right in that upper part of the lid. It's a little softer and a little flatter where you can fit it really in there and work that in. Now you want to be careful when you're using these kind of colors because you can really kind of go kind of bruise looking with it, especially with yellows and greens. Now I'm going to go ahead into that next, this darker green color here. I'm going to pick that up and I'm going to work that right onto that lid. Now I like to go ahead when I'm doing that and work that outer corner of the bottom lash line. I'm doing that with just the edge of the brush. I'm working in that corner and just below, kind of going into that outer corner. I like to make sure there's not too much pigment on the brush, that way you can really work it in there. Go ahead and grab this is my Kylie number 15 brush, and I'm just going to take that on the edge with no product on it and blend that line in. Just kind of soften everything, all my lines right there. I'm going to go with this color here, the shiny green here, and I'm going to take my MAC 242 and I'm going to go in dry with this. I'm not going to wet it. And I'm going to go ahead and work that on that lid. It's really going to help brighten that entire color up. Now I'm going to take just the tip of that. I dipped it into that darker green and I'm just going to kind of tap that right there. I don't want to lose the darker outer corner. Now I'm going to pick up this lighter color right here, this yellow, and I'm going to come right into the inner corner just lightly. As you see, I'm just keeping that into that inner corner and lightly brushing that up. I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye offline, and I'll be right back to do the lower lash line. And that is the other eye done. I'm going to start out with this one here. This is a Luxie 230 pencil brush. I'm going to go into that first kind of mustardy color, and I'm just going to kind of put that down as kind of a base. You don't have to be real neat with it, because we're going to use that just to build everything onto. I always like to start off the way we did the colors up top, because they will blend a little different, and they will kind of look a little different as they're blending on top of each other. So you always want to start the same way that you did on the top. Now I'm going to go into that first green, this one here, and I'm going to start building that up in that outer corner. Just a little bit right in that outer corner, the part that's really going to be visible on that outer triangle. And now I'm going to go in with that dark green. And I'm going to go ahead and work that all the way across, staying pretty close to the lash line, way over. I'm going to grab one of the new Rephr brushes. This is the Rephr number 3, the little tiny one. There's actually one even smaller than this I don't have yet. But I'm going to take that golden color, the golden shimmer color that we used on the inner corner, and I'm going to go ahead and work that in here. I'm going to use that on that inner corner, that brush off, and now I'm going to take that the darker shiny green, and I'm really going to work that all the way across. I want to mirror how I did the top. See how we have the darker corner and then it goes into there? I love doing a shimmer on the lower lash line. You may not. If you don't, skip this part and go on. And that is that. I'm going to go ahead and put some liner on and going to put some mascara on. I'm going to finish my makeup and I will be right back. And I am back with my makeup done. What do you think? Do you like it? I hope you guys like it. This lip color took me forever to find. I went through, I kid you not, like 50 different lip colors. I couldn't figure out what I like best. I can tell you this is a Makeup Forever color. It was a sample and it fell behind my desk. And I can't tell you what it is, but it is pretty. But that is it. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Let me know if you guys see anything else you guys want me to do, and I will get right to it just like this one. Thanks. Bye.